Hello friends! So this is the April babies reading for September 24. Okay, gonna clear the space. Okay, put this guy over here. Okay, so hope you're doing well. This is anyone who was born in April. They're reading for September of 2024. This is a big month. A lot of people are feeling all kinds of things because of the astrology. But this is a month-by-month reading for those born in the month of April for this month of September 2024. It's pretty simple. Oh, I am becoming a better person every day. I hope so. I mean, isn't that the whole point? Isn't that the point of life, is to just take every day as a fresh start and do the best you can and build wisdom over time and experience? I mean, I guess you want to accomplish things too. And this realm, you gotta find a way to survive. You gotta figure out a way to survive. Okay. Yep. Find ways to lighten up and not take everything so seriously. Is that true? Do you need to chuckle maybe a little more? Alright. Well, there's your reminder to do so. Yeah, this is for July. Okay, so here's our Tarot of the Divine little story today. This is a new deck I got, Tarot of the Divine. And I pull a card, and then there's a little story attached. So for right now, this is a lot of fun. Folklore, native tales, what do they say? Deities, folklore, fairy tales from around the world. Okay, one little card. Three of Swords. Now, I just got this for the last reading, which was April, and now this is July, and this was a story. Well, I can read the story again, but it was a story of this young woman who was married. Okay, let me find it. Three of Swords, Crane Wife. The Three of Swords represents betrayal. The Crane Wife asks her husband for privacy, but he spies on her only to discover she was hurting herself to help him. His spying was treacherous, but so was her inability to trust him with her secret. So, heartbreak, self-harm, sadness, grief, and separation. It's such a big, heavy card. And it's come out twice now, and you saw me shuffle those cards. So I'm not sure what the... Yesterday I did 4 readings, and every time I'd pull this card, it would come up in the reading. Every time, 4 readings. 4 for 4. Now this time, 2 for 2. I've got this card coming up. I'm not sure why. Okay, anyway. I don't know why this sorrow is coming up, unless there's some other funny thing happening. Cards, man. Okay, ready? Okay, so July. Let's see what our story is for you. Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Nice. Nice. Generations, wealth, happiness, security. Okay. Challenge. Equal give and take. Sharing. Equal give and take. Generosity. Challenge. Let's see, coming from a place of the sun, so fertility, brilliance, warmth. Let's see, goal is trying to balance, trying to find balance, It could be money, could be material stuff, trying to find balance. And going to a place of having to make a decision, but you have to make an emotional decision. It can't, you see all the water, you see the blindfold. It's not a decision that you can look at things and make a decision. It's an emotional decision. You have to make a choice. You're being watched while you make a choice. And the moon is illusions, things you believe that may not be true. But that's also your skill set. The ability to create illusions. Maybe you're believing your own illusions. This shellfish, or this fish is popping out of the water. It's usually a lobster, but this fish is popping out of the water, and it's in a place that's not comfortable for the fish. A place of ill at ease. But he's out there anyway, sticking himself out of the water. He's compelled to do it. Okay, you see yourself here as, enlightened. You've gone and did some introspection. You've really thought about this long and hard, and you've come to some conclusion about something. You feel as though you have enlightened yourself in some way. This is the environment. Hold on to your ass. Stingy, greedy, don't want to share anything. This is saying the challenge is sharing, and this is saying the environment is you don't want to share anything. And the hopes and fears are fast movement. This has to happen quickly. Whatever you decide, it has to happen quickly. So the pressure's on. And the King of Wands, sexy, entrepreneurial, crafty, magnetic, good-looking. He is the one everybody wants to be. And maybe that's who you want to be. Or that's what you want to look like anyway. You want to look like him. So it seems like, there's family, generations, there's wealth, there's all kinds of things that are already around you. You already have that, but the challenge is that you're being asked to share equally. And that's a big challenge, apparently. You're coming from a place of, warmth, family, fertility, clarity, strength. And you're trying to juggle the situation with the material things. You're trying to juggle all of the wealth, but not just, in dollars and cents, not just in money, but in, you know, things that have value, valuable things. You need to make a decision, though, and it has to be an emotional decision. There's a lot of water here, and she's not looking at the facts or looking at, you know, anything at all. She's occluding her eyes, so it's like justice, so that she can make a decision and make it an emotionally, what feels right. What feels right. Okay, but there's illusion, and you're good at illusion. You create illusion, it's one of your skills, but be careful that you're not buying into your own illusions. You need to come out of the water of all the things you think and come into a place that's less comfortable for you, so that you can get some clarity with the full moon. You see yourself as, you know, going introspective and being enlightened, so you have gained some knowledge in some way. But the environment is, you know, stingy, greedy, hold on to everything, don't share. Things are happening very quickly, and you need to move accordingly. But you see yourself as the King of Wands, and you want to become the King of Wands, whatever that means for you. So there you go. It's a pretty good story, and it's a pretty clear story, but this is about betrayal, this is about, so, heartache, heartbreak, sorrow, self-harm, you know, keep that as a little idea in the back of your mind. That card came up during this reading. I am becoming a better person every day, so different choices, you know, have different consequences. Different choices have different consequences. But, you know that, especially if you're him. He's a mature guy, he's a king. Okay, letter. Information. Communication. Communication more. Cutting off the dead wood to make room for the new stuff to grow. And the Tower, so maybe structure, stability. So I guess maybe there's going to be some communication about something that was removed or cut off that's giving you maybe stability or security. I hope that makes sense. You would have to know what's being removed and what the communication is. Maybe you haven't received it yet. September. And these might not happen at the same time. The Tower here means something different, though, than this means structure and stability, not the Tower as in, you know, the tarot tower, different tower. Okay, moon cards. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. I feel like this is such a watery reading. New moon in Pisces. New moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. This card speaks of dreams and romance, of soulmates and poetry. It suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. There could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you've had before and that's what you're expecting. However, if you're onto a good thing, then wish hard, because the words of your soul and your heart could help bring about the manifestation of your dreams. If all that sounds a little wet and watery, then that's Pisces for you. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and the new moon in Pisces card can suggest a last-ditch chance to make your dreams come true. Use your feelings to guide your way. Logic won't work now. That's exactly what that card means. Face your fears. They may be holding you back. The situation is being healed. It's time to surrender to the divine. Chant Om Namo Narayani. Avoid being deceptive or willingly deceiving. Pisces is a sign of reveries and mysteries, or depths of emotion, idealism, and hopeless romantics. It's the sign of water and the unconscious. Its energy is deep like watery depths. The new moon in Pisces indicates a time to listen to your feelings and to allow your emotions to reign free. Whatever you're feeling as you pull this card is more likely than the truth, unless you've been kidding yourself somehow, and only you know if that's the case or not. Well, there's a lot of introspection there. That's Hermit card, going deep and thinking about things. I was also thinking about you being out of your element there, like literally out of your element. So that was a very appropriate card pull. But it seems somewhere in September these things are going to fall into place. Maybe sooner rather than later, because of the wands. Okay, hyena. Hyena. Leave that there. Okay, let's see. Hyena. Hyena. Humor, wit, sarcasm. The hyena personality is a jokester and a crowd pleaser, but below the surface there are unfulfilled dreams to be realized. When the hyena card appears, it's time to reflect on your reliance on sarcasm and humor to express your truth. Are you using jokes to hide old resentments in relationships, or to mask things that you feel uncomfortable discussing? What would happen if you took your goals seriously? When in balance, charming, witty, fun to be around. Okay, well there you go, hyena. Charming, witty, fun to be around. Sounds like this guy. Same like each other, just like the same. Alright, well there you go. This is the reading for July. And thanks for your attention. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell, if you will, to be notified when I put up readings like these. And I guess I'll see you tomorrow.